This is the first time I am ever sitting down and filming with my very professional YouTube equipment. And that was me violently smacking Wet n Wild primer into my skin. I was going to sit down and talk to you guys, use my microphone, all that shit. But my AC and my fan are on. It would have completely tainted my audio. So I opted to do a voiceover on an uncut video. And to be perfectly honest with you, I was you really don't realize how gross your makeup packaging is until you're in a position where it could be viewed by potentially thousands. But anyway, I was really paranoid that I was going to film this uncut video and look back and one of my skitties was going to be popping out of my sports bra. But anyways, that's another point I wanted to talk about. I had this really, really, really cute outfit. Oh yeah, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me. Of course I am. I had this really, really cute outfit on to film this video. I sat down, turned on my camera, flipped the viewfinder over so I could see myself. I just look like a floating head. The black hair, the black dress, the black background. I just look like a floating damn head. Oh, this was me getting annoyed that I was using a brush instead of a sponge because I am an overgrown 33-year-old toddler and all that. But anyways, I look like a floating head, so I opted to just wear my sports bra and it's fine. And hopefully my scooties didn't fall out at any point in this voiceover is for nothing. But also watching me paint my face, paint skin on top of my skin, it just reminds me of just how every time I upload a video of me doing my makeup and it gets more than 500 views, I get people in my comments that are like, you wear a lot of makeup. Shit. Yeah, I know. Welcome to my channel where we build faces on top of our face. And this is me using the e.l.f. I think it's called Camo Concealer. It's not my most favorite thing in the world, but I really like the Maybelline concealer, but I can't find the right shade. And also right here, I touched my eye. I touched my fucking eye. And I was really, really grossed out about it. And I decided to use a really dry, crusty makeup sponge to do this because ultimately it doesn't really matter. It's going to get covered up anyways, as long as it doesn't make my shit separate. I don't really care. But anyways, I touched my eye with my concealer wand. That's disgusting. But also fascinating that I poke my eyes and touch my eyes all the time while doing my makeup, but can't learn to wear contacts. I have tried so hard. There's a lot of shit in here that normally I would edit out, so I'm just gonna sit here and run my mouth. And yes, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder because I have it, and that's what you do when you're poor. You use what you fucking got. I finally hit pan on it though, which means that I can replace it soon, hopefully within the next month. That shit'll be gone and I can somehow, some way get some new stuff. It's not the worst thing I've ever used. It's just not my favorite. It's not the worst. It's not the best. It's there. It's what I have, so I use it. But anyways, I can't learn to use contacts. I have watched so many tutorials. I have watched TikToks about it. My husband knows how to put contacts in. He wears contacts. He has tried to teach me. I can't do it. But I can sit there and jab myself in the eye with eyeliner, with mascara, with fucking eyeshadow wands. I literally just did it with a concealer applicator and move on with my life. And I can't learn how to do contacts. Now make that make sense. And there's the LA Girl brow pomade with the crusty fucking packaging. Maybe I should take an alcohol pad to my shit, I'm not a millionaire YouTuber. I'm a hundredaire YouTuber, If even. I really love this stuff. And I think CVS has it on sale for 50% off right now. And if I had the energy, I'd go run and grab some. But I'm feeling kind of like I just need to not do that. I'm feeling kind of lazy right now. And it's always on sale, which is a little suspect. Don't you think? Don't you think it's kind of suspect that it's constantly on sale? This and the flower brand, the Drew Barrymore flower brand, everything from her is always on sale. And let me tell you something, Miss Drew Barrymore. You're wanting $18, close to $19 for an eyeshadow palette. What are you, Urban Decay? MAC? What are these prices? What are your prices? Because that's a lot to throw away on a gamble. That's a lot to throw away on a gamble. And yes, I am still using this eyeshadow primer because I have it. Because I have it. And every time I make a video using it, I'm like, it's not the best. It's not the worst. I'm just using it because I have it and I'm poor and I can't afford to replace it. And to be honest with you, I can't really find any primer in stores. But also I wanted to tell you guys, when I put my eyeshadow primer on, I also put it on like below my eye as well. And that's mostly out of habit because I work in a restaurant and I do a little bit of everything. I bartend, I clean, I cook, whatever. I work for my family. So it's basically whatever they need. And if I'm cooking, I sweat a lot. So I've gotten into the habit of putting primer under my eyes as well because I like to wear my eyeshadow like somebody punched me in the head, and it keeps it from like creasing and running and all that shit. Yeah, that's me using Maybelline again. And hearing myself list the things that I'm wearing out loud, I'm kind of realizing that I'm a little bit of a slut for Maybelline. I think I'm a little bit of a slut for them. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. But you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to sit here and do? And I'm just going to slap that shit on. Make myself look like I got punched in the face. I got these brushes in my BoxyCharm, and I have so many of them, and they are the scratchiest damn things I've ever had. They're worse than Morphe brushes. I don't know if Morphe brushes have gotten any better, but I'll never forget. It had been a solid 8 or 9 years ago. I was at my sister's house and she ordered Morphe brushes because that was back when YouTubers were like, use code blah, 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 blah for 10% off your Morphe purchase or whatever. I'm using the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. So she orders some because, that was all the rage when YouTube still had a thriving beauty community. And she got them and she was like, acting all bougie and shit. So I was like, all right, bitch, let me try them. Scratchiest damn things. The scratchiest damn things. I was like, this feels violent on my eyelids. But then again, I try to remind myself that I am neurodivergent and I have issues with like touch. Like I don't like to be, if something touches my skin, it needs to be firm, and I can't stand it for very long periods of time. I just feel like it feels like a Brillo pad, like a damn Brillo pad on my very sensitive, delicate eyelids. And I remember trying them and thinking, this is what all the fucking hype is about? How much money are they paying you people to lie? Also, I have a fresh wig on. And let me tell you something, nothing makes you feel better than a fresh wig. Some people feel better when they dye their hair. Some people feel better when they get a haircut. I feel better when I get a fresh wig. It's Wet n Wild eyeliner, and I think this is me getting mad that it wouldn't focus. It's just some damn eyeliner, Wet n Wild. And you know what's funny but not funny? You know what's funny but not funny? I bought that at the Dollar Tree. I got so excited when I saw that there. I was like, oh, hell yeah. $1.25 for that. And I know what you're thinking, Shay, that's not bad. What the fuck are you bitching about? I'm bitching because it's 78 cents at Walmart. And I paid $1.25 because I was there and I'm scared to death of places like Walmart. Just crowds and people being peopling. Like, don't be a people and people around me. I will throw up. But anyways, I'm using these eyelashes that a subscriber sent me. And tried to find, I do believe there's like 3 minutes of me awkwardly trying to trim my lashes. And trying to find my Duo glue. I just got a brand new bottle of Duo glue probably a week ago, and I can't find it. And looking at this, watching myself right here, those press-ons, I just got them yesterday, right? And I meant with everything in me to sit down and paint them. See, normally I would edit this shit out, but I don't feel like it. So you're gonna get to watch me rustle around in my furry purse. But anyways, I meant to paint my nails and I sat down to film. Now I'm using this Crusty Kiss glue because it's all I can find. It works, but whatever. This is me running my mouth knowing full well you're not going to fucking hear me. But what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, I have meant since yesterday to sit down and paint my nails. And I sat down to film this and I realized, oh my God, my nails are not painted, which wouldn't be that much of an issue except for they're gross and there's like bubbles. You know, they're clear nails, kind of. They're like the acrylic press-ons and you can see all the nasty bubbles and shit underneath of them. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna paint these before I film. I didn't. Obviously, I didn't. You're looking at this at the same time that I am. Obviously, I didn't. This is me being like, this is taking a really long time. Oh, yeah, this was me looking for my mascara. I was like, where the hell is my mascara? Couldn't find it. Started to panic, realizing that my eyelashes had been sitting there drying, and if I didn't hurry the fuck up, the glue was not going to be good to put on my eyelids. So I pulled out some NYX liquid liner, like not the Epic ink, but the Epic Wear eyeliner, and I put it on my eyelashes, or what I have of eyelashes, because I don't really have any. And I just painted them just to get the ashiness out of it. That's all I use mascara for. I don't really have any eyelashes, so I just kind of use it to make it so that you can't see all the powder and shit in them against my falsies. These went right on. I love it when a lash doesn't fight me. Oh, apparently I get really excited about it right there. Or mad, I don't know. There's a fine line with me. I really don't know. God, I need to wash my makeup packaging. And I promise you, I do have a full eyebrow. It is literally, it's just the lighting. That shit happens all the time. I will literally look back at my videos and be like, it looks like you have half an eyebrow. It's just the lighting. And this is me using e.l.f. contour, and because my foundation is a little, it's like one shade too light for me, so I always go in with a little bit of bronzer, try to compensate for it. It never works. But I've been doing this thing recently where I go in with my bronzer and I take it up to my nose, and it kind of like contours my nose a little bit. Yeah, I'm using the e.l.f. bronze palette. It like contours my nose a little bit, or at least I lie to myself and tell myself that it does. And yes, I'm using CoverGirl True Blend. You know it. That's what I always use. Slapping the shit out of it with that brush. That was a little violent. That was needlessly violent. I don't know why I went that hard with it. I'm not even going to put that much on. I don't think I even put any on my nose, which I sometimes like to do. Apparently I was happy right here about something. I don't know what. I don't know what's going on. I filmed this probably 20 minutes ago, and I'm already forgetting what I was thinking about. But I'm going to tell you right now, me missing half an eyebrow because the lighting is really... Oh, it's really getting to me. Wet and Wild highlighter. And I'm using one of those scratchy ass brushes. I like to use like the angled brushes that a lot of people use on their crease to put this on. And let me tell you, a couple years ago, I would take like a powder brush and just smear this shit all over me. Like back when where's my eyebrow? Like, where's my eyebrow? It's there. I promise you it's there. But anyways, back when I was doing stuff like going out to clubs and bars and stuff like that, and I'm lining my lips in black liner. But anyways, I would take powder brushes and just smear highlighter all over my face, and people would come up to me in like the club and be like, oh my God, I love your highlighter. I think highlighter's coming back. Glitter's coming back. I'm using Milani in the shade Leather. I love this so much, but it is drying. It's probably the deepest, most pigmented black lipstick I've ever owned, ever used, ever worn, whatever. But she is drying, and she does the butthole thing, the beehole thing, pretty quickly. Don't eat, don't drink, don't breathe, don't talk, because she will disappear from the middle of your mouth. So that's when I decided that I was going to go in with some black Wet n Wild lip gloss and go over it just to prevent it from doing that, and also give it a little bit of shine. It does dry down with like, it's called leather, like it's from their leather or their satin. That's what it is. The shade is leather. It's satin. Apparently, I was very excited. Also, that was footage from my phone, and the fucking difference between that and my camera. Oh my God. Anyways, bye guys.